Welcome to talkSPORT Super Over. I'm Jarrod Kimber. I'm with David Bumble Lloyd. I can't think of a better person to talk about when someone's made an incredible double century. But today, I didn't hear anyone say how much bloody longer when Shubman Gill made his double hundred. I think people were pretty happy to keep watching him bat.
That's real harsh because, I did make 200 here, and when I got to 200, those were the words that came out of a member. How much bloody longer?
No one said it today, though.
No,
did
they didn't. It was a wonderful innings. It's not. We probably talk about the pitch. It's not a great Test match pitch, and it's very heavily towards the batter. But he played so well. It's his second century as captain, so that's going to do him good. He reminds me so much of Azharuddin.
Really?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, languid sort of player, same sort of build, same sort of mannerisms, and so really pleased for him. He looks a class player, slotted in at 4 as well to take over from iconic Kohli. So yeah, great effort.
No, it was an incredible innings. Also, I want to talk about Ravi Jadeja, who I wouldn't say he's been in a funk or anything, but he came out with a different vibe in this test. Like, he really wanted to make runs. I think he felt like maybe he let the team down a little bit in the last game, but it was an incredible knock as well.
Well, he's the elder statesman of the team, 36 years of age, and he didn't do much in the previous test match, but he is a wonderful cricketer. He's an all-rounder, genuine all-rounder. I'm surprised that he only averages 35 with the bat because he's a real sticker, coming in at number 7. The other thing which I've liked in every team that I've been involved with, he gets under the skin of the opposition.
Yeah, he was really annoying people today, wasn't he?
I like that sort of player, Dominic Cork, that sort of player that gets under the skin and they forget what they're doing, actually. Yeah.
One thing I really wanted to ask you about, as an opening batter, what is it like when you've been in the field for 2 days? There's a huge score on the total. You're exhausted, and then you have to go out and bat, and the opening bowlers are nipping it around suddenly.
Well, I think that's a superb question. Because if you're a coach of a team and you know that your team has been out under the cosh 587, you're mentally fatigued, and you really want to say, switch on, boys. When you get out there, you've got to get a batting hat on, you've got to get a batting head on. They come in, you've got 10 minutes to change, towel down, have a shower, and get thinking about what you've got to do, which is a new ball and a new ball bowler. England missed out today. I think they were just mentally fatigued, lose 3 wickets, and they weren't great shots. Let's be fair, they were not great shots. And it's not because the pitch is doing all sorts or the bowler is too good, it's because they weren't mentally switched on.
Akashdeep, he has struggled so far for India. I think we all know he has a lot of talent, and as we could tell with Shubman Gill, the Indian fans are not always as patient and waiting for these players to come on. He didn't have a lot of luck in Australia when he played. Today, the catches just stuck, and he looked really good, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's got the new ball, so he's got a good chance with the new ball, and I come back to England being out in the field for so long. That is the time to bowl. Had a couple of openers, and Ben Duckett steers one to slip, and then Crawley fares away at one, he's out. So you cash in, it's your time, and he's done all right.
I don't know if you saw the Harry Brook situation at the end, but you and I have been in many cricket grounds watching England play this stupid game of headbutting the ball and keeping the ball up. Finally, all that keepy-uppy finally came in handy for Harry Brook when he could have been bowled, but somehow, he headbutted or shouldered the ball away from his stumps?
Well, over the years, I've been puzzled as to what they're doing prior to a match. Now it's all paid off. I think that was absolutely marvellous. He went with his hand.
He was going to grab it.
He was going to grab it. No, you can't do that. I remember Graham Gooch doing it and being given out. And so he pulled his hand back and he shoulder charged it, and then he couldn't. And it's been said before many, many times. And it's a great line from our colleagues, the other radio programme. He didn't quite get his leg over as he tried to shoulder the ball, and then he had to miss the stumps as well because he's still in play. Anyway, he managed it, but yeah, keep it up. It's worked at last.
That's the Super Over. We'll try and get our leg over tomorrow.
Oh my goodness me.